This is an introduction to Module 9, Lab 2, Determination of Density. This is a two-part lab where you're going to be doing the same exact procedure but with two different liquids. For the first part, you could either use rubbing alcohol, which is isopropyl alcohol, or you could do a nail polish remover. So whichever you have handy, it's the same. It doesn't matter. Just make sure that you enter it here and specify which one you used. Then what you're going to do is take your graduated cylinder, fill it up with 5 milliliters. Use your dropper because it will be easier to get it to the exact line. And then get your scale, and weigh your 5 milliliters with a graduated cylinder and record that. Once you've done that and recorded, get 5 more milliliters, so get it up to 10 mil and record the mass again. Get it to 15, 20, 25, up to 30 milliliters. And then dump it out, rinse it well, dry it, and repeat the same exact thing but with water. So take 5 milliliters of water first, put it on the scale and weigh it, record the mass, and then keep going with increments of 5 milliliters up to 30. And when you're done, you just dump the water out. Then you're going to draw. You can use either graph paper to do it, or you can use Excel or Google Docs, however you want to do it. But you will have two graphs to do. You will have the first graph with either the rubbing alcohol or the nail polish remover, and then the second one will be with the water. So you will do the mass versus volume. So volume is going to be in the x-axis, mass is going to be in the y-axis. And then you have to answer 5 different questions on the two graphs. Once you are done with all of that, the actual part of the experiment, then you can weigh. Make sure that it's dry, but weigh your empty cylinder. Do not do it first. Weigh your empty cylinder, and then you're going to extrapolate. So you're going to draw a graph, and the graph is not going to start at 0. And you're going to draw a graph, and it will look something like this. You have mass, as I said, mass in the y-axis and volume in the x-axis, and it will look something like this. What you're going to do is extrapolate, so extend this line to where it crosses the y-axis, and record what that number is. That number should be, so it's called the y-intercept, and it should be equal to the mass of your graduated cylinder. Because if you look at, well, I'll extrapolate it. If you look at this dot over here and figure out what's the meaning of that, well, the meaning of that particular dot, so where it crosses the y-axis, it gives me a mass, but the volume is 0 right here. At this point, the volume is 0, and I have a certain amount of mass. When is the volume 0? When I don't have any liquid at all, which means I have an empty cylinder, an empty graduated cylinder, and that's the mass of the empty cylinder. Now, it may not be exactly the same as when you just weigh it. That's just because of experimental error. So make sure you answer all 5 questions on this lab, and let me know if you get stuck or have any questions, and I will help you get in the right track.